From the creators of Arcane, the Twins and Sacrifice, comes a new series, unlike anything we have ever done. Brace yourselves for the Shattered Realm. In an age long forgotten, before men carved kingdoms from stone and steel, the land of Elarindor was whole. It was a realm of peace bound by the pact of flame and root, forged between elves, dwarves, and the ancient order of men. But peace, as history oft tells us, is but a fleeting mist. A simple boy, raised in the ashfields of Draenor, bearer of no title, no lineage, would one day awaken a power buried beneath time itself. An epic saga spanning thousands of years and encompassing countless realms, all brought to life with the rich lore and immersive storytelling you crave. Join us every Friday for a new episode, and follow us on social media for more. But enough about the world. Bandits and monsters roamed, famine and war consumed the kingdoms, and the veil grew weaker with each passing day. Still, Kaelrin toiled, finding solace in the rhythm of the seasons and the quiet beauty of the ashfields. It wasn't until a traveling bard named Eldrin stumbled into his field that Kaelrin's life changed. See, Eldrin wasn't just any bard. He was a keeper of lore, a chronicler of ages past, and he had a tale to tell, a prophecy that would change everything. Who will stand with Kaelrin? Who will oppose him? Will the world end as we know it? Only time will tell. So join us next week as we continue the tale. Until then, may your paths be ever forward and your spirits unbreakable. Let me tell you about the boy who will change it. All he knew was that the prophecy spoke of a savior, a child of the Ashfields, who would rise to defeat the Hollow King and restore balance to the world. So, with the pendant at his chest and the whispers of the ancestors in his ears, he left his field and set out on a journey to uncover his destiny. Along the way, he would face trials that tested his strength and resolve, unravel secrets that had been buried for centuries, and forge alliances that defied the boundaries of race and kind. For the fate of Elarindor and the return of the ancients rested on his shoulders, and as Eldrin looked upon him, he saw not just a simple farmhand, but the very savior he had come to find. But heed my warning, traveler, for the path ahead is fraught with peril. Trust no one, fear nothing, and hold fast to hope, for, in the darkest depths, even a spark can ignite a blazing inferno. With trembling hands, Elphinstone placed a pendant around Kaelrin's neck, a pendant that pulsed with arcane energy. It was a symbol of the ancient pact, a reminder of the power that slumbered within him. Then with a final strum of his harp, Eldrin departed, leaving Kaelrin in the Ashfields with more questions than answers. Who was he? Why had he been chosen? And what was the Hollow King? His name was Kaelrin. And this is where our tale begins. From the farthest edge of the Black Sky Mountains, something stirred. A shadow older than stars. A voice whispered in forgotten tongues, waking that which was never meant to rise again. He was just an ordinary farmhand, tending the same fields, season after season. Life in the ashfields of Draenor was hard. The soil was cursed. The crops most folks were too proud to do the back-breaking work, or too scared to defy. Yet Kaelrin did not complain. His spirit was as resilient as the weeds that choked the hardened earth. You see, while others saw only hardship and danger, Kaelrin saw opportunity. He dreamed of restoring the fields to their former glory, and providing food not just for himself, but for his community. And slowly, season by season, he began to make that dream a reality. His name was Vethalis, the Hollow King. Banished beyond the veil 1,000 years prior, he had returned. Not as man, not as beast, but as a hunger. The pact shattered, the earth cracked, and the age of silence was born. For 100 years, no songs were sung, no kings were crowned. Only the wind howled through the ruins of forgotten empires, But where darkness falls deepest, a spark dares to burn. This is the Shattered Realm. Kaelrin, meanwhile, the world outside the Ashfields, was falling apart. As Eldrin spoke, Kaelrin felt a stirring within him, a connection to the ancient lore that he couldn't understand. All Kaelrin knew was that he could not ignore the call. So join us on this epic journey. Every Friday, a new chapter unfolds, every week bringing us closer to the truth behind the Shattered Realm. So gather round, mortals, and let the tale begin. This is the Shattered Realm, and so our story starts.